What I want to share right now is a testimony of how I am no longer a Kambili. And I also want to share this for every Kambili out there to tell them and remind them that they have a voice and their voice can be heard, can be clear, can be loud, and can be reached anywhere they want to. Yeah, my name is Divine Phenomenon, and growing up, I used to be afraid. I used to have fear of talking to people. I was always scared. Even if I know what to say, I struggle to get them out, especially when I'm in the midst of people or when I need to contribute to things, maybe in a crowd or in a class or at work or in a gathering. I might have the words to say, but then I might have reacted in my head a number of times before I can even say the word. But I just give up because it's either I say them and I don't get to communicate them the way I wanted it to go, or I'm misunderstood, or I don't even say them at all and assumptions go around. I've had cases whereby they want to be like, this is what you did, this is what you did, but I couldn't defend myself because just couldn't get the words out. There was a case that happened when I was in SS3. I was the assistant healthcare in my school, and my school wanted to go for a competition, and the rule was to have the health boy assistant, healthcare assistant, and they called us, four of us, with one other person. I think he was social prefect at the time, and they were like, okay, we need to go for a competition. Who would be going? And immediately I said to them, I would let another person go. So instead of me going with them as part of the health boy assistant, healthcare assistant, health boy, I willingly said I wasn't going. Not because I wasn't brilliant, I was quite brilliant in school. I was intelligent, put it that way, but because I knew that I was going to be afraid and I've never had to put myself out there, I wasn't going to. But then after I left there, no one said anything to me before I left. They said, okay, that's fine. Okay, you guys should go and prepare. After I left, a classmate that was in the staff room at the time when the discussion happened came to meet me and was like, you know what they said when you left? They were like, what sort of a thing is that? Why did you even say you will go? Sometimes you should have gone in the first place. Why did you say that? But then I felt very bad. Like no one in there could tell me, okay, just go, or why didn't you want to go? Just ask me questions. But really, it's not a thing for the world to know. It is your responsibility to build yourself up to that level. It continued on to that. I find myself running away from things. I had plans when I was going to the university because I read a lot from Adeoba and Ifeyimika, something like that. So I knew I wanted to make money. I wanted to have more than just a degree when I get to school. I had the skills of making air, but I still went to school for the 4 years. I could not, and that's one of the things I regret still now, that I couldn't make use of what I had then to make money. Not because I didn't know how to, but once again, I couldn't put myself out. I couldn't say the words. I couldn't approach people. Even my roommate, some of them didn't even know I could make air until later on. So it continues to happen. I find myself, even when I started to make it, I still find myself running away from people. I just want to just be alone, just want to just. But then when I realized this thing is already a struggle and a constant one, I didn't know how to get help. I didn't know what to do, but I knew that I had a struggle that I needed to be dealt with, because if things continues that way, it's going to be a big problem. But my deliverance came when I heard Popo Hibiscus by Chimamanda, and there was a character there that says Kambili. And Kambili, when I read about Kambili, I knew that was me. Kambili couldn't get the voice out. Kambili struggled to express herself. Part of it was because of the background. Then another part is because people tend to um, just shut you up. So you don't even want to say anything in the first place. And then people in that category, they tend to say this person is shy. But there's a difference between being shy and being timid. There's a difference between being shy and being constantly afraid, and even robbing yourself opportunities that you deserve or that you could have taken up in the first place. So that was one of my turning points, was when I realized I am a Kambili. This is my real. This was my story. This was my reality. But then the last couple of over the past years, I've been doing a bit online. I've been managing business, but I'm still struggling. I still struggle, but then I've gotten so much better. Oh, this is me. You are saying on camera. I couldn't do this years ago. Maybe not some 4 or 5 years ago. I couldn't because I was going to be scared. But then Instagram notified me the other day that I've made 100 posts. I'm like, really? 100 posts? And half of those posts were reels of me talking to people, making videos. And my God, this is not me. This is not me. I know there is still more. And one of the pinned posts on my profile is that there is a voice of one crying out. And that was a voice, that was a word that Holy Spirit gave me before I read that book, Purple Hibiscus. It told me I have a voice. And when I heard that, I was like, what do you mean I have a voice? Yes, I have a voice, but it said your voice is meant to be loud and clear. Your voice is not just to be within the four walls of your house, but to be outside for people to hear. And that was when I knew, okay, I need to do something. So yeah, I'm saying this to everyone that is struggling to find their voice. I'm saying this to everyone that they say they are shy, but they are kind of timid, they're afraid, they are losing opportunities because they cannot talk, because they're afraid, because they don't know what people will say. I am telling you now that you can do it. I am telling you that you have a voice. I am telling you that your voice is loud and clear and you need to use that voice. I am telling you that being shy is not the same as being afraid. I am telling you that being shy is costing you a lot. I am telling you to go out there and put yourself out. And guess what? It's not a day journey. It's not going to be easy, but you need to make constant, consistent effort. You don't have to be rushing too much. I started just posting messages I listen to, podcasts I listen to. Then I started posting carousel. Then this is me making a video that is meant to be posted online. Oh my God, that's a big progress. I know there is still more. Oh, definitely, there is more. There is more to my becoming. There is more. There is more. But I want to do this for every Kambili, that you have a voice. That you have a voice. And your voice is to be loud and to be clear. Thank you for listening.